How you feeling? You got Rigg'd here with two awesome shmups that maybe you haven't heard of for the PC Engine and the PC Engine CD, or TurboGrafx 16, if you will. They're called Download and Download 2. Again, two completely awesome shmups, and both of them are slightly different, but both great in their own way. So let's check them out. And we'll start off with Download. You can start a new game, or there's even a password system, which is always good for Who cards. Now, let's start off with a very, very cool looking storyline. Now, I don't read a whole lot of Japanese, so I can't tell really what's going on, but it's the usual dystopian type world. I love using the word dystopian. And then this guy right there. Very Akira-like. Ah! And then there's some English here, and English is always good in any import video game. But there's the worst English coming up here pretty soon too, and I'll show you that in a second. You get to choose what kind of weapons you want to use when you start out, as well as your missiles. And look at this. Kind of like, reminds me a lot of Akira. Now you have one button that shoots, and then that thing there is your power-up. And when we power it powers up all of your weapons. So no matter what weapon you pick up, it'll power that up. So you have a speed control anytime. You don't have to pick up any speed options. Remember that guy in the background? There he is now. Like any other shmup, just keep hitting him until he dies. Falls apart in pieces. Avoid getting hit like I'm having trouble doing. I mean, you have a lifeline, so it's not like a one-hit kill on this one. You just have to do that and hopefully get your thing back. It says panic for me at the top. And then the segue to the next level. Now I'm on stage 1, 2, and, well, you know, more of the same. It's a shmup. Come on now. These little options look like they're from R-Type, and I died. It's alright. But now what? What does that say? It's insane they can get away with that in a video game. Alright, we can continue. Then here's this boss here, which, ooh, that looks kind of provocative. It's alright, just avoid everything, shoot it. Oh, there you go. That wasn't so hard this time. And, ugh. The stages keep going, have little new elements in each stage. This one kind of reminds me of the pirate boats from Mario 3. Yeah, there's a Mario 3 reference for a Japanese shmup. This boss looks kind of confusing, not sure exactly where to hit it. I mean, just kind of avoid the bullets, and it's kind of hard to avoid the bullets and not get hit. Oh, here we go. Alright. And then, alright. So then the wall is the boss, I guess. That's fine. It still killed me all the same. Well, at least it didn't say that word again, but we can continue on if you'd like. And that was Download for the PC Engine. Looks super, super awesome for being a Who card. And then we have Download 2. Ugh, more Akira-looking stuff. And who's that guy in the background? He looks kind of familiar. Ugh. Alright, let's check it out. Starts off with an innocent enough looking box. Ugh. We see mechanical brain. Oh, my pet brain. It's crazy. Alright, this is Download 2. This one is for the PC Engine CD. So you can play it on a PC, and you can play it on a PC Duo if you'd like. You can play it on a Turbo Duo if you like as well. And we're treated to a little cutscene. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Alright, those are those cigarettes I've been looking for. Yeah, alright. So he wakes up, he pushes some buttons. Just treats you to some little cutscenes here. Flipping through the channels, you know. He just woke up. And now, I can't quite understand what they're saying, but right here, he's kind of telling the storyline of why you're about to do what you're about to do. This Clark Kent-looking guy on the screen. And that's right about that time when Jen from the IT crowd, wearing full Carmen Sandiego cosplay, decides to show up and probably give you more advice, or probably say you are the only one who can save the world, or something. I'm not exactly sure, but you're treated to this very cool walk-away animation. And you hop in your ship, which looks different than the first one, but still looks pretty cool. You treat us to some multi-level scrolling here. And on with the game. And you can see it looks very, very similar to the first one, but there are a few different changes. Now, instead of choosing how fast you want to go, you can choose which weapon you want, and then you can't change your speed on the fly like you can in the first one. So you actually do have to pick up speed icons to make you go faster. And there's one now. I'll grab that. I don't like going too fast, but I want to have some options here. The P will power up your weapon, and when it powers up your weapon, it powers up all of your weapons. So you don't have to worry about, powering up the laser, but your regular shot is, not sufficient. The power up thing will power up all of your weapons. Remember that thing flying around in the background? You see that flying back there? That's gonna fly over here. And it will become your first boss. Now there's that little pause there. Now, that was the system itself. So there is a little bit of loading time in this game. It's not a whole lot though. Usually right before the boss kicks in. And like any other boss from any other shmup, you just avoid getting hit and make sure you hit. Now, it's dying and it's still shooting bullets. I have a feeling that if I was to get hit by that, kind of like in Dracula X, you can still die after beating the boss. So, that's a cool little force field looking thing. More bosses, more music, more stage, more bosses. This guy, hey, it's like the cousin of the gorilla robot from Strider. Not really, but alright, I got this little laser thing. That'll work good for up close. Just kill it and get it over with and move on. Alright, we go on to stage 3 now. Well, before I hit stage 3, I'm treated to this little, another cutscene, a little animation. Ugh. And there's that guy. What's the guy's the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. You know what I mean? Now this stage looks especially cool. This is stage 3, and you'll notice that the first one had like stage, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. This one is just, 1, 2, 3. And more of the same. Just can't get over how cool that stage looks. It's hard to play this game when all I want to do is look at the background. But I can't look at the background with all this stuff flying on the screen. These blades trying to shoot at you, these like snakes, and then the ship from Cosmic Arc for the Atari 2600 comes up now. Now there he goes. Alright. And then here's a segue to now a second half of stage 3. Some background guys. They're probably going to come in the foreground. There we go. Ooh, and you shoot them and they turn into more stuff to do. And you get these weird images on the background. Nero is flashing. You see Adolf there? Adolf Hitler. Alright. Right clear as anything right on the front there. Cool, cool. Maybe that was the guy on the front cover. The guy stroking his brain. That's kind of a cool stage for stage 4. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Legendary Wings, I died again. Alright. Well, at least this one didn't say that word at the very, very end. There you have it. Download, and download too for the PC Engine and PC Engine CD. So you can play at least the CD version if you find it on your Turbo Duo, but for the PC Engine you will need to get a converter to play it on your TurboGrafx 16, if you will. But both of them are completely awesome games. And then Download 2, kind of cool that the instruction manual is really simple. It's about just a few pages. Quick little storyline there. Here's how to play the game. Here are some buttons. And then there's some stuff. Didn't tell us a whole lot on that one anyway, but they come with this little registration card, I guess. Two shmups, pretty different, but very, very the same, which I know doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and I didn't even really need to say it so much, but I think they're both excellent in their own right. And then I'll never get over. Oh yeah. Alright, well that happens. Anyway, you got Rigg'd here. I thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you dig it. Make sure you're subscribed for more import reviews, as well as the other videos I do, like fixing video games and showing you how to create your own Nintendo games and whatnot. Big thank you to my Patreons for providing the games I played today. If you'd like to be a Patreon, it's only $1 a month, and it helps out and it goes a long way. And you'll even get exclusive access to videos and maybe even some exclusive contesting. You never know. Until the next video, thanks for watching. We'll see ya.